Good morning. It is about uh looks like it's about 3. Let me check. It is November the 21st, 2:55 a.m. I just woke up. I I haven't been posting videos about my dreams or anything, so I had a particularly violent dream, which is weird because I normally don't have violent dreams. And it was 2 colors, so it was red and green. Normally it's just one color, so that's different, very different. I don't feel any kind of way from it. I don't like a violent dream, but I haven't really figured out what exactly they are anyway. So, but I don't like a violent dream. Actually, someone like went downstairs, like in a basement area, and was cutting somebody, killing them, and then that was the red part, and then there was like outside some sort of festival going on. That was the green part. And it's funny because sometimes some people on the internet say, like, when you dream or whatever, you always wake up between 3 and 5 a.m. And so even though I'm on a different continent, I woke up at 2:55, which is almost 3. So we're 8 hours ahead home. So I think it's about almost 8 o'clock p.m. at home. So I don't know what to say about it. I really don't. But I guess maybe I'll start writing some of them. It's a lot to write, especially when you normally dream every single day. I went and saw the nose, ear, and throat doctor before I left, and he had showed me this diagram. He had asked me, I was getting clearance for my neck surgery, but he had asked me about, did I get any good sleep or did I dream or whatever. And I was like, oh yeah. I was like, I do dream. I was like, I dream practically every time I go to sleep. And I was like, plus I usually see one color. And he was like, he didn't want to touch that about the color. He was but anyway, he gave me this diagram of the way that the tongue lays in the mouth. And so if your tongue naturally like lays towards the roof of your mouth, then it's blocking the airway. And he's saying that you don't get as deep of sleep because, and he said it's hereditary also. He said because your tongue is like partially or fully blocking that airway. And so he was like, I should get one of those mouth guards to put in my mouth. And he was saying that would help me get like down to the deeper sleep to where I wouldn't dream. And it was a picture like of 4 different mouths. And so, with the tongue, so the tongue that was down considered normal, and then you go all the way to the fourth one, and when the tongue like totally touches the top of your roof, that was, the most extreme. I forgot the medical names of excuse me, of what he calls each one, but I was kind of like in the middle. And then when I think about that, one time I was watching this one guy, I can't remember his name. I really apologize for not remembering people's names much. And I watched quite a few of his videos. The Synchronism Society. The guy with the black hair. Oh gosh, what is his name? Anyway, I think he moved over to Mexico and opened some kind of group or whatever. Like I said, I listen to a lot of different people. I might not agree with everything they say, but there are some things that are interesting to me. But anyway, when the guy, or was that him who said that? I think it was him who said that, because he talked about like a lot about the spine and the brain, and about how the what they call it, the Krishna or something, goes up the spine to the brain, da da da. But I do remember when that doctor gave me that printout. I do remember from one of his videos, he has said something about when you sleep with your tongue at the roof of your mouth, it keeps, or during the day even, he was like, that energy field or something, it keeps something connected for the body system. So I guess it's kind of like people, when they meditate, they hold their fingers together on both sides. I guess it's that kind of concept. And that just came to me when the doctor gave me that paper. And then and then the doctor said it was hereditary. Now, I remember the Synchronism Society, he was saying try to keep your tongue connected to the roof of your mouth. And then that also brought to mind it went away what I was going to say. But at any rate, those are just interesting things, that I think about, things that come to me sometimes, as I go through my days, and people tell me things. So the doctor, he was like, well, when you wake up, he's like, do you feel well rested? I was like, yeah, I feel well rested. Oh, what came to mind was a conversation I had with the Yoruba priest when I was in the Memphis, Olive Branch, Mississippi area. When he told me, when I was telling him about my some of my dreams, if you catch the backstory, you'll see where it was a time at my son's piloting training, I met his roommate's father had been initiated as a Yoruba priest, and he was, we just got into this deep conversation at the barbecue restaurant. I was overcome with emotion. And anyway, he said that you would have to try to find that video on the backstory to get the whole gist of it. But anyway, he also had told me that, it was probably hereditary, and someone down in my ancestry, even someone in my family, probably didn't tell me, about our family's history, or we just didn't know, maybe, or just wasn't passed down to me, maybe because I'm biracial. But for him saying it was hereditary, and then the doctor, saying the way that my tongue lays, in my mouth is hereditary. I'm sure everything's hereditary. But we're talking more about dreaming and in that sense. So I just find it, and then with the Synchronism Society, what is his name? Santora, something with Santos. I think it's Santos, something like that. And his last name starts with a B. And then with him saying, practice keeping your tongue connected to the roof of your mouth. Those are the types of things that, in my opinion, those are things that you pay attention to and that you can connect, that come from the Most High Creator, the All, in my opinion. Everyone's opinion is different, so that's just my opinion. So that's like a little insight, into my mind, things that my mind thinks about. I wouldn't say that this was my first dream since I left home, no, but this is my second one here. The first one, the color was black. I do remember that. I was talking to someone's mother on a huge, like a huge, like farm kind of, maybe a farm, their property had like a white fence. Oh, that's two colors again. I didn't even think about that, because I do remember seeing like the white, like the how they put the wood fence together, 4 pieces of wood in each little section. I do recall that being white. So wow, that's something different. It's very different, because usually it's always just one color. So I'm up to 2 colors now. I mean, I've had some with 2 colors before, but very, very rarely. Very, very rarely. And that's about it. That's about it. It's 3. I guess I'll go ahead and get up. I had some music on earlier, and yesterday morning when I had woke up early, because I slept after I did my little stroll. I came in and did some reading and fell asleep. So I went to sleep because I was thinking about going to the executive lounge to go to see what they had in there to eat. Well, the chef, he called me, woke me out of my sleep, and was like, Madame, shall I make you something gluten-free for dinner? So they pay good attention to you here. I guess that's great service. He woke me out of my sleep and offered me to cook me some dinner. So they must have known I was in here, that I came back. They kind of tripped out when I was like, I'm just going to go for a walk. They was kind of like, they always do that though in these resorts. Like, I remember I was in Nigeria. I didn't have enough money left. Only had enough money for the cab to get to the airport. So every day I would take a stroll, and every day they'd be like, Madam, please, just they didn't want me to leave and start walking. So they must know I'm back in here. And they must know also that I hadn't eaten anything, but I had brought some food with me. I actually got some French fries. And the French fries, they were good. And when I went into this little restaurant just to see what they had, I saw a guy. He was sitting there cutting a whole lot of potatoes. So I was like, ooh, these are probably some fresh French fries. So I knew those shouldn't have had gluten. Maybe the grease may have. I'm not sure. But anyway, I got some French fries. They were pretty good. They had some ketchup. So when I came to the hotel, and I was like, oh, can I have some ketchup? And so they got me some ketchup. So I was going to sit on the outside and eat my French fries. But the waiter was like, madam, may I suggest that, you eat your outside food in your room? So I was like, okay. You know, I didn't make a fuss. I really wanted to sit outside and eat out downstairs, but no big deal. So I came in my room with my ketchup, ate a few of my French fries, did some reading, and went to bed. Went to sleep. So now I'm up. Well, they woke me up to ask me what I wanted for dinner. I really wasn't particularly hungry. I was full off of French fries, so I was sitting over there. So I was thinking about at least tasting it. Well, he didn't. I wanted a cold salad with the cabbage, like with mayo. So I don't know. It was warm. What they were calling salad. It was warm, so I was just. I think I was sleepy, and I was just like, oh, I don't know what that is. I was supposed to have cold, but it's been sitting over there since 6, and they didn't cover it like with the silver thing like they normally do. I didn't appreciate that. It seems like they cover everything else, but maybe it was too much. The bowls were too big to fit in there. It was a different chef today, so I guess I will. I don't even see a microwave. I know I have a refrigerator, but I guess I'll try to just taste it just to see, what they prepared, if it's good or not, and if that chef is as good as the one that made me that curry the first night. I should have asked him. I'll try to catch him and see what the name of that was. He was here during the weekday, so maybe he works during the weekday, and then this guy is the weekend guy. I'm not sure. But at any rate, I'm just going to taste everything and see if I like it. And yeah, the hotel staff, they are very good at keeping up with you, and I guess they figured I was hungry, or either the chef just took a chance to call to see if I was here, to see if I needed a gluten-free option. Who knows? I don't know, but they woke me up and I didn't eat. I went back to sleep. So it'll be good if I wake up and I stay up. If I wake up at 3, between 3 and 5, and stay up, and then I'm able to work and everything, that would be good. So I did a little research today on like tourist areas, because I went to 2 grocery stores trying to find something with some probiotics in it for my stomach, and they couldn't find anything. They did have yogurt, but no kind of yogurt with probiotics. So I think I need to go to a bigger excuse me. I think I need to go to a bigger grocery store. So I was reading that there's a MTN center that has like supposed to have like a big grocery store. So I believe today, I guess I'll take this daggone it's $100 driver, but I'm not paying. I guess I'll take this daggone $50-$60 driver to the daggone grocery store, because I don't know. I'm gonna put it in my GPS first though, and see if it's too far for me to walk. It was hot today, and then I had on long sleeves blue jean dress, and I was kind of hot, kind of sweating when I got back. But shoot, if I walked 5 miles, between 4 and 5 miles is what I was doing before the pandemic. So shoot, if it's like 2 or 3 miles there, and that I might just put my tennis shoes on and my jeans and stroll on over there, and save my little $50-$60, whatever they gonna charge. I don't know. It's just ridiculous. Maybe it's cheaper just to go to one place. I don't know. Maybe if it's 20. If it's 20, I'll go ahead and I'll pay it. I fell asleep with my jewelry on and everything. So that's today's plan. I guess just go to MTN Center and try to find me some probiotic yogurt, some fermented That's what I'm gonna ask the chef, like about fermented sauerkraut, fermented cabbage, or something for my stomach. It's just like I felt way better today, but it's just like growling and a lot of gas. Forgive me for too much TMIA. So I know that it's still in there. Not selling. I've been drinking a lot of water, bottled water, trying to get it to clear out. A lot of constipation, which I don't like. So I really didn't want to eat anything but those French fries today. Then they had made me some millet pancakes, which were pretty good because they were gluten-free. So I really didn't want to have anything else today. And they brought me that dinner. I really didn't want dinner, so that's why I didn't get up and eat it. Let me just clear my stomach out. So that is the plan for today. I will do some more reading and research. I'm gonna look at some maps and stuff. Maybe go to the lounge and print out some maps, actually. Maybe not. I don't know. I need to just to make some notes when I'm out looking at the potential land that I want to purchase for Tuesday, but that'll be Tuesday's trip. So I don't know. Just enjoy myself and relax. I need to do some a little preparing for my interviews Monday morning. I really already have like the questions I want to ask them in my mind, and one particular one, like who will be like the number one go-to person, answer that I would like for them to answer, find someone to answer how I would answer. Because one of the questions I was gonna ask them was, what has always been your dream characteristics that you would like your boss to have? Like something like that. And then, have each of them answer in front of one another. How, what's your best kind of, the boss, that you would like to have. And, my answer would be, I never dreamed of having a boss. So that would be my answer, because I've always dreamed of being my own boss. So I'm curious if one of them will answer that. If not, it's okay, but I just know that someone that would answer that way, would be, I could probably take them and we could try to grow more towards an entrepreneurial, self-employed business, teach them some things, or be a little closer to that type of employee. So thank you for checking in on me in the backstory, Manifest Africa and CBI, which I'm getting it together, y'all. I mean, they're gonna be, as soon as I hire, these people, they're gonna be separated, and it's gonna be organized, believe me. But please share, like, and subscribe, and I appreciate you all. I really do. Thank you.
She came onto the country shores as if she were a 100-year storm. Most would heed the warning in time, take shelter, before even catching the enticing smell of the beautiful coming rain. A few godlike men yet untamed by Mother Nature, would embrace the strong, somehow comforting change of winds. Allow themselves to take up the treasures revealed, left behind her impassioned path. Knowing her omnipresence is in the same nature of themselves, which called unto the storm.